Hello, good morning. I'm Arjun again from Mahesh GRC, and I'm just going to give a presentation on the architectural application of GFRC in the Indian subcontinent. So just a little overview about us. We are manufacturers, and we have been manufacturing since the 2006, and we are in this industry, and we have worked on a lot of projects ranging from domes to column cladding to screens to, and we are actually now in the form of making GFRG also, and there is another new easy wall system which we have started. This is our plant. This is about a 3-acre plant in Bhiwadi, Rajasthan, which is very near to Delhi. So the applications of GFRC in India, the major applications of GFRC is just for the beautification of the building, but it started like that. Now it has changed. The elements that we are used is sunscreens, sliding panels, column claddings, gazebos, cornices, murals, moldings, louvers, fins, etc., etc. Major application areas are hotel projects, commercial buildings, high-rise buildings, government projects, temples, convention center, airport, residences. So now I'm just going to show you the map of India. So this is the map of India, and this is where all we have worked. So now, as India is a very diverse country and it has a lot of culture in it, so the architecture is actually reflected through that. So as manufacturers of GFRC, we were lucky enough to actually have our hands done with different our hands joined with different architects and have some amazing projects which we have done. And Indian architecture has evolved because we started from Mughal architecture, then we went to English architecture, and now temple architecture, and now we have our own kind of identity in the world. And these are some of the companies, developers that we have worked with. We have done some government projects as well. So this is one hotel in Chennai which we did. This is the ITC Grand Chola. The applications were domes, screens, cladding. The client was ITC. ITC is a major developer in India. Approximate area was about 20,000 square meters. The contractor was L&T. But the interesting part is this image. So these are the domes that we created. The larger dome was done in a shifting mold kind of a system, and the smaller domes were actually precasted in one go, and then it was placed on top of the building, on the hotel. This is Sterling Mac Hotel, which we did in Bangalore. And you can see the carvings, you can see the applications of GFRC on the columns. And this is something which is very near to the architecture of the South. This is the inside where the screens were used inside that hotel. This is a hotel in New Delhi, which is by Trident Group. Over here, we had used GRC in this area. This is another very exciting project we did. This is a Grand Bharat ITC hotel. This is actually one of the best golf courses in India, let me just tell you. And over here, we had done the domes, we have done the columns, here you can see the staircase railings, which is all done in GRC. This is another hotel project, which is Devi Ratan in Jaipur. Jaipur is in Rajasthan, so you can see how the curved GRC panel is going, because that reflects to the architecture of Jaipur a lot. This is the hotel in Indore where we used the panels over here, which is just a screen which is going from down to up, just giving a character to the building. Now these are high luxury residences in India by one of the best developers in India called DLF in North India. So over here they use the screens as coverings for the shaft, and which aesthetically gave a lot of character to the building over here. This is another project by them, which is a mall which is coming very near to the same high-rise building which I showed you. So they have created kind of a township, you can say, where they have a lot of projects going on. And we are actually their partners. We are the major partners for them. And we are creating everything from screens to domes to jalis to cladding systems for them. This is another apartment building. Over here, the architect really wanted to have a screen which is going like this, which has perforations in it. Same developer, different building, same application, but over here we use it on the mumty of the building. This is a mall which is created by the Unity Group in New Delhi, and over here they used our screens over here. So we designed it and we installed it. This is one of the biggest malls which have come in the Dwarka district in Delhi, and they had used our screens extensively to create the facade of the building. This is again another high-rise building which had used the screens to cover the shafts. Now this is a very interesting project. Why? Because the size of this panel is 6 meters by 3 meters, and it is casted in one go, and then it is installed in one go on the commercial building of DLF. This is Trimoni Towers in Kolkata, where you use the Reckley technique and give the entire building a character over here. Okay, next. Yes. Now this is a mixed-use development by M3M, which is come in Gurgaon, and over here we've used our cladding systems and screens all over the shafts and on the retail ground floor. Now this is a landscaping project done by us for Google offices in Gurgaon. So this entire Google is made in GRC, and the benches and the planters inside. Now this is also another very nice application which we have done, is we have created the jalis in a way to, we have gen sets in India, so to cover the gen sets and cover the services. This is done over there in the Almeida project of DLF. This is just an application of GRC in residences, which is now taking a big turn in India. This is a government project. This is actually a hospital project for AIIMS, and we have created those entire screen patterns over here, which is on the entrance of the building. And this is a luxury high-level residence by DLF, Camellias. And the contractor was L&T, and the architect was Hafiz Contractor. And over here, they have used the screen systems all over the shaft system. This is the same application to cover the shafts by the same developer. And this is a club which had used the screens on the front facade to give the character to the entire building. And this is actually one of the iconic projects that we have done is the Altair Colombo, which is in Sri Lanka. And over here, we have used GRC to cover all the fins going from here to here on the slanting tower, and even the balconies. And thank you.